Embattled former Maryland State Superintendent of Schools Mohammed Choudhury has a new job. Choudhury resigned as State Superintendent in October following a series of Fox 45 investigations that raised serious questions over transparency and potential violations of state law.
As Project Baltimore's Chris Papst explains, Choudhury is getting a fresh start in a new state.
Trustee Lynch?
Yes.
This vote by the Fort Worth, Texas Board of Education was unanimous.
Trustee Dar?
Yes.
8-0.
Motion carries 8-0.
To confirm Mohammed Choudhury as the next Deputy Superintendent of Leading and Learning for the Fort Worth Independent School District.
While he is not here today, I'd like to welcome Mohammed Choudhury as the Deputy Superintendent for Fort Worth ISD.
This vote took place on June 25th, nearly 3 years to the day after Choudhury came to Maryland to lead the Maryland State Department of Education. When Choudhury was hired as the Maryland State Superintendent of Schools on July 1st, 2021, he came from Texas, where he was an associate superintendent in San Antonio. But Choudhury's time in Maryland was short-lived and highly controversial, as a Project Baltimore investigation uncovered a pattern of secrecy and mismanagement at MSDE. Our investigation into Choudhury started in January of 2023, when MSDE removed and then redacted state test scores from its website without telling the public.
Mr. Choudhury, Chris Papst with Fox 45. Can we ask you a couple questions about your department removing test scores from the website?
Then, through a series of public records requests, we discovered that Choudhury was using a secondary email account to conduct business, and that his state-issued cell phone was set to auto-delete text messages after 30 days. 12 of those messages were deleted after Fox 45 filed a public records request to obtain them, a potential violation of state law. As we continued investigating, we obtained screenshots showing Choudhury had used an encrypted messaging app called Signal to communicate with employees at MSDE. Signal allows users to enable a setting to automatically delete messages. But when we asked Choudhury about using Signal, he initially denied it.
Mr. Superintendent, have you ever used the Signal application in commission of your job?
I have no comment. Thank you much. Appreciate it. For my job?
Well, you've never used Signal for your job?
Choudhury later issued a statement clarifying that he used the encrypted messaging app with family and friends. Days later, he announced he would resign as state superintendent on October 6, 2023, and transition to a new role as senior advisor to the state school board, earning the same salary of $310,000 until his contract expired in June 2024. Choudhury officially left MSDE on May 2nd of this year. In the roughly 7 months he held the job as a senior advisor, taxpayers paid him around $180,000. Prior to being hired in Fort Worth, Choudhury had applied for and was considered for positions around the country. He was publicly announced as a finalist for school superintendent jobs in Madison, Wisconsin, and Atlanta, Georgia. He also applied for the superintendent of Albuquerque Public Schools in New Mexico. Choudhury was not selected for those jobs. Now, he's going back to Texas.
We're very excited to get him back to the great state of Texas and working with him so that we can continue to build and grow our school district. So congratulations and welcome, sir.
I'm Chris Papst, and this is Project Baltimore.
I'm Kai Jackson. Thank you for watching. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.